So after my partner was transferred to Brazil, we were looking at options to be together. And one of the options was for me to move to Brazil, to follow her to Brazil. And I was looking at options, and I wanted to do an MBA before. And I had extensive experience in Asia for several years, and I was very keen on doing an MBA. So I was looking at what are the options to do an English-speaking international full-time MBA in Brazil. And I found FIA. And FIA offered me this one-year course where I could do within 1 year a full-time MBA. And for me it was very important because I was keen to learn more about strategy, also about sustainability and governance, and really leverage my extensive experience in Asia and learn more about doing business, and especially as Brazil is in a very similar yet different to Asia. It's very interesting to see these two different countries or these two different areas to really learn about business here. Brazil is a powerhouse of Latin America. So I think having an extensive experience in Brazil, being immersed in this culture, really helps you to understand better how to do business here in this part of the world. As I said earlier, with my experience in Asia and leveraging this experience in Asia, coming into Brazil and learning a very different set of skills through the MBA, as well as engaging with people and seeing how things work here in this part of the world, gives me an opportunity, or gives me the ability to really grow my international experience and be able to be more, in a way, transient between countries or between nationalities or cultures. That's very important, especially in today's business environment, being able to communicate on the right levels with different cultures and create success or create solutions and offer value to that. An extensive international experience in Asia, plus having the experience here in Brazil. So I would see myself in a way as being as a link for companies to really translate or transfer between two major parts of the world, which are both powerhouses. If you look at Asia, if you look at Brazil, they're both massive powerhouses in this respective field. They're very similar, yet very different as well. So having this experience in these two parts of the world, plus the MBA, I think allows me to really help companies to understand both sides better, to merge, find unique points where you say you can conduct business, or be a bit of a translator maybe between worlds, and really use that knowledge to provide insights and provide solutions to companies operating in this part of the world. For myself, to do the MBA, one thing which was very important to me was learning more about strategy and having a more strategic approach on conducting businesses, on deciding on how to grow, how to move forward, how to move businesses forwards. And I learn a lot, and I think what the MBA helped me to do is have a more focused and a more thorough, thought-through process on approaching problems and solutions. And that was very important for me. As I said, one thing which I didn't really expect it too much was sustainability and governance. I wasn't very familiar with this case. I learned a lot on actually how important it is to also focus on these areas in any given business environment. And that was, personally for me, it really opened my eyes to a very different way of how I approach things. I'm thinking now, even really thinking, how do you structure your thought processes, and that was very good by doing the MBA. It's more a tool of really work on yourself and rethink how do you think and how do you approach problems and how do you come up with more innovative, thorough solutions than before. And that is, I think, the value of an MBA is you get a tool set, and then the value is you learn how to apply these tools in various different areas.